Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your Starstruck Tarot reading. We're going to pull 4 cards, and then we're going to pull some clarifiers just to see what's going on for us right now. This is a general reading, so not everything's going to resonate. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you do want a personal reading with me, hit me up down below, and I would love to set that up with you. Okay, so off the bat, we have the Fool card, which is really interesting. I feel like that has been in 2 other readings so far. A lot of like new beginnings for us right now, but also there could be some stagnancy within these new beginnings, right? Because like in another week 6 planets are going to be retrograde, so it's just a good time to review things and just like sit with certain things, address certain things that need to be addressed before these new beginnings, right? We have the 3 of Cups, love, but it's reverse. There is some type of reunion or just like something that you need to revisit with a loved one that just needs to be revisited, and it just isn't happening for some reason or is being like avoided. We have the Sage of Crystals, knower. I feel like maybe you're not on your A game as far as like communication is concerned. And then we have the 2 of Cups at the end, which is like an amazing love card to get, right? It's like seeing somebody eye to eye, but that's reversed. So something is blocking this from happening. Something is blocking this from happening. Maybe communication is blocking this from happening. You could be not setting boundaries, and maybe somebody is like overstepping boundaries, which is making somebody be seen in like a light that you couldn't date them in. Or maybe it's just a fact of like you have your eye on somebody and you're not speaking up, so it's just like well, that's not going to happen until somebody speaks up, right? But who knows, maybe this person could be speaking up. I don't know. We're going to find out what's going on here. So we have the Fool card. This is the very beginning of the tarot journey, right? This is the beginning of it all. This is jumping off of the cliff, everything, like new beginning, right? So that's great to see. I love that. We have the Hanged Man, but it's like in order to get this new beginning, maybe you need to see something from a different perspective, or you could just be like a little stagnant within this new beginning. You're just like, I don't know if I want to take the leap or not. I'm just kind of like hanging out, and I just like don't really know. I'm like sitting with my demons right now, and I don't really know where I'm going to go. We have the King of Wands. Oh, we have the King of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to say it. I feel like somebody is thinking with a different part of their body. When it I don't know how like to say it and like still make this like suitable for most audiences. Somebody is letting a certain part of their body like reign, and is putting a little too much value into what like this. Somebody's not really thinking with their heart or their head. They're thinking with something else as far as like relationships are concerned. Or just like jumping into things to like feed some sort of fire, when it's like this person actually isn't like good for you in other ways, isn't really going to feed you like emotionally. You're just thinking you're thinking about feeding the fire. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups, love, but it's reversed. It's like, okay, yeah, it's like maybe you're not even making room for love because you're just like, oh no, this is purely physical. That's a good way of putting it. You are looking for something, but it's just like purely physical. And ultimately, is that going to feed you as a Scorpio? Not really. Like, you want something deeper than that, right? Ugh. We have the Emperor, but it's reversed. See, like your values aren't being met. Your values aren't being met. We have the freaking Tower. Okay, let's pick one more card. Y'all are funny. Okay. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. Watch your sun, moon, and rising, and Venus for matters in love. Okay, ooh, we have the 8 of Wands. This is hot. This is like a hot couple weeks for you. There is like a lot happening, and it's happening all at once. It's happening all at once, but this is just like a reminder, like, please keep your values in place. Please keep your values in place. If you want something that's purely physical, go for it, whatever. But like, know that, you know, going into it and being like, yeah, this is what I want. I want some type of physical relationship with you. Know that emotions aren't necessarily going to be on the table on the other side of things because you set the standard in the beginning to be on another side. Does that make sense? We have the knower reverse. It's like, I feel like you're not really like, I don't want this to sound cheesy, but it's like you're not knowing yourself. You think you're capable of doing this one thing or having this relationship in this certain light when you want something else, and you just think like, oh well, maybe it'll shift. Maybe things will turn into like this more fulfilling relationship, and it's like it's not. It's not if you already set the standard to be a certain way. Or like sometimes we get involved in physical things and then one day we're just like, oh my gosh, I don't like this. No, I need something more. We have the World. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, those are good cards. Okay. All these cards fell. We're going to take the card that's at the top. Woo! Okay, things are getting good for us. Things are getting good for us. Okay, I feel like you need to pay attention to some kind of signs. Whoa. There was a reading that was just like this. Okay. It's like, yeah, world at your feet. So cool. All these opportunities, right? And then literally like a new opportunity in abundance is going to be coming. Things have been maybe a little confusing, but there is literally a new opportunity in abundance. I don't know if that's going to be like a financial opportunity, could be romantic opportunity, could just be like emotional abundance. Yay. You know, and then we have the Chariot. It's like, yeah, things are moving forward. Things are moving forward, but it's almost because you made a choice to do something, right? We have two options here and you're taking one of those options and you're going with it. We have the Two of Cups. Interesting. Lots of twos. We have the Two of Cups, but it's reverse. See, it's like you're blocking something. You're blocking something, or maybe you want something more than this person wants and they just like can't give that to you, or maybe they can, but you need to actually talk about it. You need to actually talk about it, and I feel like you're not necessarily doing that. There's not many swords in here. There's a lot of like doing, but there's not really talking. See, like collab card, like let's talk about things. Let's talk about what this relationship is. Let's talk about what our boundaries are. Let's talk about what we want. We have this Strength card. You want things right away. You do not want to wait for them. And it's like you have to slow things down. You have to wait for them. You have to be patient, right? The Strength card is a card of patience. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody could be coming into your life that's offering something really steady and really sturdy for you. Or this could be you just being like, I don't really know what I want. Like, look, this horse isn't moving. This horse is just like completely planted. And you're thinking about your coin. Like, what do I want to move forward with this? What do I want? Or once again, somebody will be coming into your life and they're going to have like a very steady energy. They're going to be very invested in you and they are going to know exactly what they want and they're going to offer you a coin of abundance, right? Okay, so we're going to pull 3 more cards on this. Sorry your reading's going to be a little shorter, but I'm trying to knock these out today, you know. Ooh, we have the Fool again. Are you kidding me? As the first card. Okay, new journey. It's happening. Ooh, we have 3 cards here. We don't need any more. We have the 5 of, okay. We have the 5 of Wands. This is you beating yourself up. And it's like, why are you beating yourself up? Like, literally stop that. Like, is anybody else? There is no other individual that's beating you up. It's literally just all your different sides that are fighting. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You are adding so much to your plate. Look at you. You're like overwhelmed. You're like, I'm carrying on to all of this. But why? You're doing it yourself. You're the only one putting all of this onto your own back. And you're just so overwhelmed. And you're like, this is so overwhelming. But if you were to take a step back, you are creating more of this work for yourself. You are creating more of this work for yourself. You need to cut that out. You need to cut that out because you're the only one that's bringing all that extra work for you. Like, please take a step back. Take a step back and realize, like, what is real in the physical and what is just you making up scenarios in your head and like adding more to your plate because you really are just like really overwhelmed with all this stuff that you're adding into your plate and you're not making room for all these amazing things that could be coming into your life. Okay, but there is somebody new and they could be offering you some sort of like real stability. They could also be helping you fight your demons. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Especially with the Knower card, reverse. It's like, look out for signs, trust your gut, and Yeah, because the signs are going to be there, right? And just trust your gut. Okay, I'll see you in another 2 weeks with your love reading. Watch your sun, moon, and rising. Venus for matters of love. Again, subscribe, like this video. Please leave me a comment. Even if you leave me like some little emoji, please, please, please. It really helps me out. And then if you want a personal reading, hit me up down below, and I would love to set one up for you. Okay, with you, whatever. Okay, see you in another 2 weeks. XOXO!